Welcome back to Lifestyle Chats with Belle Beauty. My name is Monica, your host today. Thank you for keeping it here, subscribing and commenting. Please go ahead and download our Belle Beauty app where you can buy products, you can meet service providers. On today's episode, we have a unique lady. She's a makeup artist as well as a doctor. So stay here and as we dive into today's episode. Today we are joined by a remarkable woman who wears two different hats and wears them brilliantly. She's a medical doctor, but she's also a thriving makeup artist and the founder of Nassiwa Makeup Artistry. Dr. Nassiwa,
Yes, please.
welcome to Lifestyle Chats.
Thank you.
We are so humbled to have you.
Oh, thank you.
A brilliant lady. So please tell our viewers your name, what you do, and your backstory.
So my name is Dr. Aisha Nassiwa. I am a dermatologist at
Wow.
Unity Skin Clinic,
Wow.
and I'm also a makeup artist.
Nice.
Mm.
Let's talk about the doctor part.
Oh, please. How does everyone start with that?
Yes, because science and arts combined.
They are more
You must be
similar than you
special.
think.
No, they are not. Okay, maybe for the beauty and all that, there's a
Mm.
lot of those
Mm.
words coming in, but it's rare.
Well, initially, I was just a brilliant girl with a passion for beauty.
Yeah.
So just like any brilliant girl. And I loved math. I don't know so much about physics, so I did BCM.
Okay.
And it was only natural after BCM to do medicine. But I kept my passion for makeup on the side, so I ended up just doing both.
Oh, we're loving it. see where, and I mean, Nassiwa Makeup Artistry. If you know, you know. So, do you prefer being called Dr. Nassiwa or just Aisha? I want to.
I actually like my Nassiwa name better.
Yeah.
So I just, Dr. Nassiwa, that one is
Oh,
better.
Dr. Nassiwa. So we stick to Dr. Nassiwa. So,
Yeah.
Dr. Nassiwa,
Mm.
was makeup a passion, just lingering on the side, or you just grew into it?
So it was definitely a passion project that grew into a business.
Mm.
So the way I see it, initially when I was younger, I was just doing it for the fun of it.
Okay.
I just loved how it looked. I just loved drawing things in a way.
Yeah.
So if I can get paid to do the same thing, I'm signing up. So that's just how it became a business.
Yeah.
So I loved it. I did it, and I realized people can pay you well to do it. So I said, you know what, let me just.
How did it start and where?
So I was still in high school, I think.
Mm.
I would, those events that would be in school. Maybe you have, what do they call it? Those weekend, maybe movies. When I'm going to them. I just liked looking extra when I go for those things.
I was going to say more beautiful, but extra cuts it. Yeah.
Extra cuts it. So I would do that, and I would feel good. I just loved playing around with looks. So in high school, that was it. It was just me. Then when I came to campus, I would do for my friends. When we are going for something, I just work on them. They have a birthday. I do their makeup like that. And then I started charging for it. And then, this is how we come here.
Wow. So is there someone in your life who really inspired you? Because high school, there has to be someone you looked up and you're like, but those people, they do their makeup so well.
Now, because in high school, I didn't really have much exposure. I didn't have phones and internet, and I didn't even know what to search for. So I could say that getting inspiration was later on, which makes me believe I just really loved painting when I was younger. So when I grew up, I get inspiration from a lot of people. When I look at people's work and it's clean and it's effortless and it has some art to it, I'm mostly drawn to it. So very many creators. I have very many Nigerian creators right now that I look up to. There's Glam Biomoye, there's Beyonce. Here in Uganda, I have so many artists. I love most of them. I love Miss J. I love Faith Fresh. I love Imani's work sometimes. I like a lot. I like Kathy's work as well. Anything that basically for me, if I just look at my phone and I feel like, wow, with this face, this person really paid attention to details, sculpted so well. I like that piece of art from them. So I end up liking good work.
There's like you being a doctor. Do you like look at it and you're like, so this combination and this combination in the doctor way, like, when you're mixing those chemicals and all that, do you feel like you also, what's the word? Like you also analyze all the makeup?
do. I really do. So I find that something's cut across both fields, and I feel like myself in both fields. So that's what helps me in the medicine world. So initially I used to think those fields are different, just like everyone. But when I started practicing medicine, I started to see that patients also wanted to feel better. Like on top of the reasons they come to you as their doctor, they actually want to feel better. And I already knew that from the makeup space that people come to me to look and feel better. So finding such similarities in both fields enables me to be myself in both areas. So I help people feel better in medicine. I ask them, oh, how are you? Oh, my head is hurting. Since when? That must feel bad. Then I go on to get a medication to give them to take that away. Same thing if you come to my makeup studio. Hello, oh, it's my kuchala. And I want to look like this. So you have a need that I'm feeling in both fields, which is to make you feel better. So I love doing that.
Wow. Having two careers, it's a challenging task. Like,
it can be.
Yeah. How do you balance them, and which struggles, or have you ever felt like you need to choose one over the other?
Yes. Let me start with the pressure to choose.
Oh, yeah.
The pressure is definitely there.
Yeah.
Now, you tell me if you can go and tell your mom, I want to quit being a doctor to be a makeup artist, and tell me what she'll say.
Yeah.
Well, every parent will be touched. So, understandably, it's just social currency. One of the careers has higher social currency. So, the pressure to choose has been there. But like I said, both of them come naturally to me. So, I haven't chosen. I don't think I will. I like both.
Do you practice both of them at the moment?
Yes, I do.
How do you balance that? I mean, are you married?
No, not yet.
Okay, not yet. So when you're married and you're a doctor, you're a makeup artist, and now you become a wife.
Balancing. I think balancing is a myth. Honestly, as someone who is doing it right now, I think there is no such thing as balance. Oftentimes, you will have to pick one over the other. Often, I mean every day, you will have to make decisions. I would say you go with it as it goes, and you get better at choosing what needs my attention right now, what takes me forward, what's the right thing to do. You get the hang of it as you go. So I would say there's no balancing, but you can do it.
Do you get overwhelmed sometimes?
A lot. I said I do. You get overwhelmed a lot. So you need to learn to rest. If you know that you're going to be, sometimes I have brides at 4 a.m. and I have to be at the hospital at 7 a.m. and I'm still able to do it. So on Saturday, I know that when I come off work, maybe I will go for swimming. Maybe I'll go for a dance class. Maybe I'll do something. So I feel like you will get overwhelmed. And you will need to learn how to rest. So those are some of the things you learn along the way.
Do you have like a team that helps you?
Oh, I have a huge team. Oh, I can't do it alone, you know. I have
I was going to say, which superwoman does this?
I'm not super at all. I like being fashionably lazy. So if something...
Fashionably let me tell you.
If I don't have to do it myself... If I didn't have to sit here and talk to you myself, if I could send someone, I would have. Anything to free up my time, and I pay heavily for it. I get a driver. I get someone to help me clean and pack the makeup when I'm going to work. I need to reach the bride and I'm only painting, then running away to go to medicine. So I need people to pick up the slack. So I have a huge team. I can't have done this alone. I've never done this alone.
You've really trained your team to master your art.
Yes. So I have people who can work similar to me if I'm not around. And for those clients that I do have to show up for personally, I still have a team in the background helping me make it happen. Yes, so I can do it alone.
So with your clients, I mean, when I'm booking Nassiwa, I'm expecting Nassiwa to be there. Do you have like that prompt to tell them like,
Yes, we give them options.
Okay.
When you are booking with me, one thing you never run out of are options, depending on your budget and my availability, because my fee is just a little bit higher than my assistant's fee. But if you want me, there is a price, but you can get me definitely, because I will plan for you. Once you make a booking with me, I will avail myself and my services and my talent to show up for your event. So I feel like it's always been okay with them.
Like she said, balancing is a myth.
It is
found
a myth.
way how to navigate the balancing part. So if you are still thinking, I need to be a mother. So
you need. Oh no, you don't need to do all that. What you can, that is all.
Yo, now for me as a mom.
Oh, baby, you have a child. 2 boys.
Yeah. I have to be a mom. I have to be an entrepreneur. And I have to also help other businesses thrive. So...
But you're doing great.
I really need the balancing in my life. There's no way.
Otherwise,
I'm like a duck floating. But down there,
I know. It always feels like that.
Yeah. Yes. Many of our viewers are actually small business owners. And as a person who's practicing 2 careers at the same time, they will need your advice or tips on how to actually, do many things at the same time. And yeah, if you could share just some tips for them so that they can understand how you can be a businessman. Like, I need those tips too. I need those tips,
Well, I'm glad you asked.
Yeah.
My first and foremost tip, I know it's going to sound a little bit controversial, but if you have a job, don't quit your job for your side hustle or for your passion.
Yeah.
Reason being, there are very many perks that come with being employed and also pursuing your own business. And the first one being stability.
Yes.
Your job will offer you stability. The second one being creative power. Creativity, in my opinion, and again, I'm sorry if my advice will seem more for creatives because it's what I am. So creativity, I feel, comes from a certain place of maybe peace. I don't know, you can call it peace, you can call it tranquility. For you to be able to host this podcast, you need to have some vitality, if I might say. So if you already have a job that is sorting the basic needs, you have slept well, you have a cloth on your back, you can create. You can think outside the box. You can say, you know what, let me start a podcast. Let me do this. Already you are surviving. Another reason, among others, to maintain your job is that you will have more bargaining power. When you are a creative selling art, in art, there's no price point. There's no fixed price point. You can sell your art for as high as you want to. So in order to have more bargaining power, you need something in the background to keep you stable enough, already above living expenses for you to be able to do that. You won't negotiate so well if you really need that money for food. I'm telling you. Another reason why you should keep your job, I'm going to drag on this because I feel like it's really important. And I've seen so many creative people telling me, oh, I'm a nurse and I want to learn makeup. They come to me a lot. And when you teach me makeup, I want to quit this stupid job. I tell them now, girl, hold on.
Hold your horses.
Please do not come so fast.
Calm down.
So please don't leave the job. Another reason is resource pooling. There are very many times I've had to get money from medicine to makeup and from makeup to medicine just to advance both careers. So because of all those beautiful reasons, please do not quit your job. My practical tip number 2 would be, if you do not have a job, let's try to get one. That's how important point 1 is. If you have the qualifications, I'm not going to sit here and invalidate the current situation in the country. I'm not going to say it's easy. You can just walk out and you have 10 offers. You could look for years. I know people who have looked for 2, 4, 5 years. All I'm saying is don't stop doing it. Whenever you feel the energy to do it, try. You never know what you might land. So that's how important it is. But definitely I share with you in the understanding that it's hard, but try. Now, point 3, our advice, tip number 3, comes back to it being a passion project. So let's say you have a job or you don't have, that doesn't matter, but you have this passion project, your side hustle, the one you want to work on. Oftentimes, most passion projects have visions behind them. When you were starting this podcast, there's a way you envisioned things going. You say, there's a point where you reached and you're like, now I need a camera. I'm sure it was a phone before this.
It was a phone.
At a certain point, you said, I need a camera. And then you said, I need to talk to this person. I need to do this. So it comes with a vision. That's all I'm saying. So try to figure that vision out as vividly as you can, and then use the resources available to you at that moment to achieve the vision you have. There was a time you used the phone, now you use a camera. There's a time I'm going to find a floating camera up here. Do you understand what I mean? So there's always the next step. So you have, among the resources you have time. So if you have time, are you practicing your passion? Are you practicing how to speak in front of a camera? If you want to be a podcast host, if you want to be a baker, are you practicing practicing how to mix different sugars now? Are you using your time towards your project? Another resource you can have is money. Are you saving for this, or you're just, using it anyhow? Another resource you can have is social capital. Your friends, if you have friends, your family, if they are on board, the people if you have any talent, you can speak. Are you speaking about your business? You have a pretty face. Are we seeing it for the business? Can we use everything? So when we talk about resources, I don't want you to think, oh, I don't have money, or she's being very oblivious to realistic situations. But you have a mouth, you can sing, you can maybe do voiceovers, you can do something. So use all your resources towards the vision. So that would be my general advice for someone.
You gave us a lot. You gave us a lot, guys. If you did take any tip from those, I don't know. How do you decide where to put your energy when both careers are asking for your attention?
At the same time?
At the same time, yes.
So one of the things I look at is, okay, it's always a debate. With me, it's always a debate of money or short-term, versus long-term. So I wouldn't make any choice in either career that would hurt the other long-term. Reason, I want them both. So I wouldn't make a decision in makeup that would hurt medicine long-term, or vice versa. So so that's one. That's one way I choose. Then another way I navigate them is money. I will, where is the money at? That's why we're going to, let's put the right effort in the right place.
Yes.
So I'll use money to gauge, but I'll also make sure I keep both sources of income alive.
That's how you divide your attention. So we need to also think about money, but also we don't have the other. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Please. Medicine and makeup, they seem worlds apart. Like this one is here and this one is there. I'm sure like you found some skills that overlap. What skills have helped you as a makeup artist and as a doctor?
So transferable skills between both fields would still come back to what we talked about earlier. I find that talking nicely to people in both fields has been great. So my patients who meet me, they're like, oh, you've been so helpful. I like explaining. So when a bride comes to me and they're having a consultation, it's as thorough as this interview. So when a patient also comes to me in the skin clinic and they're like, oh, I have these pimples, I try to make it as thorough and as homely. So talking to people nicely in both fields has been such a skill that I've loved to develop. Then another skill I've learned, I would say, would be setting boundaries. Now this is so controversial, but you need to set boundaries with your patients, and you need to set boundaries with your clients as well. And that shocks me because I was good girl 101. Please, I had 0 of those when I was growing up. But I learned to manage client expectations in both worlds. I'd be like, look here, these pimples are not going to go away today. And if you want them to go away, we are going to do A, B, C, D, E. And in a way, you're going to be held accountable. If you're not using your cream, my love, they're not going to go away. Same thing with the brides. I tell them, if you want your function to run smoothly, we're going to need A, we are going to need B, we are going to need C. And, it's a bit tough depending on how you are growing up.
Yes.
But I thank God. But I have also learned that as a transferable skill between both fields. And that one shocks me the most. I didn't think that would be the case. But, growing up and doing things.
I think you've literally learned how to, use both careers to
develop each other.
To develop each other and push.
Being confident in makeup also helps. Being confident in medicine also helps. Being well spoken in both fields helps. Being nice and good at what you do in both fields helps. It's just they help each other grow. Wow. So the skills really do overlap.
I wish I can be a doctor too and do other things. I feel like being a doctor is a lot of work by itself. Alone.
But everything is a lot of work though. Whether you want to have a podcast, you're going to have to buy things, you're going to have to speak, you're going to have to learn how to speak.
Yes, everything, but here, my mind is not going to be thinking about chemicals, those long words and all that. I feel like You know why? Because we see doctors going through school and it takes more years than other careers. So we know, like, being a doctor, you've really done your part. You've really done.
With the time, yes. It will also demand the time. Just like a podcast would. It might have taken you a couple of years to get here already.
Yeah.
And would you say it's the same? I think if you really love something, it's going to take your time. Can you imagine? I've been doing makeup for 10 years. And I've only done medicine for 8. So there you go. Wow. It will still take you time to become Nassiwa makeup. Either way. Whether you use your time to do medicine or to grow a podcast, or if you're going to get good at it, you're going to give it time.
That is true. That is a good advice right there. Like these people who say, I will not go to school, it's going to take 4 years. Oh, even if you don't go to school,
4 years will still pass you by. I'm telling you.
So you just
start baking today. In 4 years, you could have a bakery. Yeah. And it might take you 6 more to get your cakes top notch. But you know, it's still time. It's still going to
from somewhere, and time has to pass.
It has to pass.
Wow.
So you might as well pass it doing what you like. That's all I know.
Dr. Nassiwa.
Yes.
I know. Now for you have 2 careers. So it must get tough sometimes.
It does.
Yeah?
It does.
So that's like, what's one mindset shift that has kept you going? Like, even when things get tough, you're like, I'm going. Doctor, I'm there. I'm there. What's that one mindset shift?
Well, so the one thing that has kept my passion alive is passion itself.
Yeah.
I love what I do. So actually, I haven't kept makeup alive. Makeup has kept me alive. When you are going
say that again, please. Say that again for those people who feel like
not kept my passion alive. My passion has kept me alive. I don't know where I would be if I didn't have space to create. Yeah. I honestly don't. Because when times really get dark for me, which they do time and time again, I find myself creating more even in those times. That's when I focus more. That's when I do, because I am doing this for myself in a way as well. So it has kept me alive. Wow. I did not need to keep it alive.
Wow, that's nice. Like, I like the fact that you said makeup kept you alive.
It's passion that has kept me going.
Because sometimes we take the things we do or the passion we have for granted, and we think like, we are the ones doing it a favor. They are the ones literally helping us move on.
I know. Oh. So it's something that you do with your time, you know. It's something that I love. So I run to it when the world gets crazy. So what I would say is, when I do all these things, all these doctor things, it gets overwhelming sometimes. You said it. So I keep one as a job and one as a passion to replenish, to recharge. Yeah. So if you are there and you are watching and you are doing something you're passionate about and you're asking yourself, what's the next step? It gets overwhelming sometimes. I would say dig more into it. I would say go more into it. Throw yourself at the things you love. You started this podcast. I've always wanted to start a podcast. I've not yet even gone there. I don't think I will be able to.
You will.
Because I want to streamline my energy. Again, I don't want to spread my efforts everywhere. When you do too much of everything, you end up doing nothing. So,
yeah.
The fact that you threw yourself at it, it's already moving. Do you get?
Yeah.
So if you're there and you're watching and you have a passion project, throw yourself at it. Dig more into it. Just, give yourself to it. Your time, your energy, do it.
I feel like you've mentioned time, like so many, like time. What does, because I know having 2 careers at the same time, you know, it's going to take a lot of your time. I know you spoke about when you like working on your project and all that, learn to upskill yourself. Like all the free time you have, don't just sit around and waiting.
Practice how to speak,
how
to draw eyebrows. I practiced on my mom. I practiced on the maid at home. The people I practiced on, if they meet me right now, I know they wanted to slap me back then. Those eyebrows were hideous. There's some people I feel like are due for refunds and apology letters. It was bad. But you use your time.
I keep saying practice. It has to be bad
before it gets better.
Like it has to be really bad. Because if you don't start and you don't practice, you'll never know if you succeed or...
It never gets better if you don't do it. There is no it to get better.
There's no... Wow. Thank you so much, Dr. Nassiwa, for your time. You've really given us so many tips. And I'm sure like our viewers today have picked onto something. So please tell us, do you have any upcoming project? Are you where they can find you, how they can contact you, and all that?
So since I have two careers, we now have two sides. So for the skin part, skin consultations, you can find us at Unity Skin Clinic Acacia Mall.
Okay.
We will be serving you there. And then for the makeup side, you will find us at Equatorial, at Chateau Complex near Equatorial Mall in town. And yeah, you come through. Let's get the first bits going. Let's get the skin consultations coming. Let's get everything going.
Okay, great. If they want to just follow you on social media and
Nassiwa Makeup on Instagram, Makeup Artist Kampala on TikTok, and I think that's it. Those are my two major platforms.
Great. So you've seen, I'm sure you've heard Dr. Nassiwa telling us about both her worlds, being a doctor and also being a makeup artist, and we appreciate her for being here. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. I like talking. So it's one of the things if I get a chance to do it, this is also another way I relax from both worlds.
Yeah. So we've given you some.
Now let me go back and try to.
Thank you for, sparing some time for us. We appreciate you. Please, guys, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We bring you a lot of business owners who have done this. You don't have to do it alone. They're literally telling you all the tips and strategies they use to succeed, both on social media and with their physical locations. So yeah, please continue subscribing, leave a comment. If you want any topic we want us to talk about, please leave it in the comment and we'll be sure to talk about that topic. And make sure to download our Bell Beauty app. And yeah, see you next time. Bye.